Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello everyone, welcome to second PUC Statistics online classes. In the previous class we had discussed about the applications of t-test. In that let us discuss about the test first application, that is to test the significance of mean of a population using small sample. In that first problem, that is the length of 10 samples of cotton taken from a population has mean length of 48 cm as standard deviation 3 cm. Test whether the mean length of the population can be taken as 50 cm. Use 5% level of significance. Now let's move to solution part. So here given observations are, and here given observations are, see the length of 10 samples in the sense what? Here samples, the length of 10 samples in the sense here sample size is 10 and sample size is denoted by small letter n. So the value is 10 of cotton taken from a population has mean length of 18 centimeter. So sample mean is 48 centimeter. So sample mean is denoted by x bar. The value is 48 centimeter. Next, and standard deviation 3 centimeter. See, the standard deviation is sample standard deviation. So sample standard deviation they given 3 centimeter and sample standard deviation is denoted by small letter s and the value is 3. Next, test whether the mean length of the population can be taken as 50 centimeter. So this is mean length of population that is 50 centimeter. Here mean population is denoted by mean population in the sense that is population mean. So this mean is denoted by mu. So the value is 50 centimeter. Okay, next let's see the test procedure. See the step 1 is setting up of null hypothesis and null hypothesis denoted by H naught. See this question, that is test whether the mean length of the population can be taken as 50 centimeter in the sense here mu is equal to 50 centimeter. See, if it is equal to type then it is null hypothesis. So the sentence is the mean length of the population, mean length of the population can be taken as 50 centimeter. Okay, then step 1 is over. So 50 centimeter in the sense we can write is equal to 50. Then what is step 2? Step 2 is setting up of alternative hypothesis, that is possible rejection of null hypothesis. See, if it is equal to type in the sense what? The possible rejection is not equal to. So we can write mu not equal to 50 centimeter. When it is mu not equal to 50 centimeter, the mean length of the population cannot be taken as 50 centimeter, then we can say mu is not equal to 50. So the sentence is the mean length of the population cannot be taken as 50 centimeter. Okay, this is step 2. Then step 3 is test statistics. That is z is equal to, so this is t test. So here we have to write t is equal to x bar minus mu divided by s divided by square root of n minus 1, which follows t distribution with t with n minus 1 degrees of freedom. See, Here we have x bar observation, mu observation, s observation and n observation. So that I will substitute all the observation under this formula. This is equal to, what is x bar here? X bar is 48 minus mu, mu is 50 divided by small letter s, that is standard deviation is 3 divided by square root of n minus 1. N is 10, so 10 minus 1. Okay, this is equal to 48 minus 50 is minus 2 divided by 3 by square root of, see here 9 minus 1 is 1. Yeah, 10 minus 1 is 9. This is equal to minus 2 divided by 3 divided by square root of 9 is 3. So that our value is 3. So this is equal to minus 2 divided by 3 divided by 3 is 1. So this is equal to, the value calculated answer is minus 2. So here calculated value is minus 2. And see here alpha, next this is step 3. Step 4 is, depending on alternative hypothesis and level of significance, we can find critical value. Here level of significance is, yes, level of significance they given 5%. So level of significance is denoted by alpha, that value is 5%. So at 5% level of significance, critical values are, see this is not equal to type, not equal, if it is not equal to type then it is yes, alternative hypothesis. Okay, if it is not equal to, then it is alternative hypothesis, in the sense this is two-tailed test. If it is not equal to type, then it is two-tailed test. See, if it is two-tailed test, we need to find the critical values are minus k and plus k. That values are, let me show it. See, this is statistical table. See, there are 4 columns are there. This is normal test and this is chi-square test, this is t-test and this is statistical constants for control chart. And this problem is based on t-test, so we need to see the table, this one. And here in this problem, the alpha is 5% and this is two-tailed test. And how to find out degrees of freedom? Degrees of freedom is n minus 1. So here n in the sense was sample size is 10. So n minus 1 in the sense, that is 10 minus 1. So 10 minus 1 is 9. See here degrees of freedom is 9. So that is 10 minus 1. So here that is 9. So degrees of freedom is 9. And this is two-tailed test. This is not equal to type. Here alternative hypothesis is not equal to type. So this is two-tailed test and here level of significance is 5%. So we need to find critical values are minus k and plus k values. So here the value is 2.26, therefore critical values are minus 2.26 and 2.26. Okay, now see at here alpha is, level of significance is 5% and degrees of freedom. What is degrees of freedom formula? That is n minus c. See here is they given in the formula in the step 3, that is n minus 1. N minus in the 1 in the sense what, here c is 1. So what is n here? N is 10 minus 1. So this from formula. So 10 minus 1 is 9. And see this test is based on, see this test is two-tailed. Therefore critical values are see this is two-tailed in the sense what, we need to find minus k and plus k values. And see we are degrees of freedom is 9 and this is two-tailed test and here alpha is 5%. So the value is 2.26 minus 2.26 and plus 2.26. These are the critical values. And see if it is two-tailed test in the sense what, here rejection region located at both the tails of probability curve. Okay, this is one rejection region and this is one rejection region and this is minus k value, that is minus k in the sense this is minus 2.26, this is plus k value, that is 2.26. and this is acceptance region. See, here calculated value is -2. See, in this graph, the central value is 0. So, -2 comes here. This is calculated value denoted by TCAL is equal to -2. So, here -2 calculated value lies in acceptance region. So, then therefore, we can say H naught accepted. Here calculated value lies in acceptance region. Therefore, H naught accepted. Or one more condition is there. We know the condition of two-tailed test, that is -k less than or equal to calculated value less than or equal to k. See, here -k value is -2.26 and calculated value is -2 and k value is 2.26. See, here -2 is greater than -2.26, so the sign is like this, and here 2.26 is greater than -2, so the sign is like this. See, here condition is satisfied. If condition is satisfied, in the sense here H naught is accepted. If H naught accepted, the conclusion is the mean length of the population can be taken as 50 centimeter. Therefore, the conclusion the mean length of the population can be taken as 50 centimeter. That is mu is equal to 50 cent. Next, problem number 2, that is, it is required to test whether those who practice yoga have average blood sugar less than 120. A sample consisting of 17 persons who practice yoga is observed. If their mean blood sugar is 108 and standard deviation is 8, what would you conclude? Use 5% level of significance. See, in this problem, it is required to test whether those who practice yoga have blood sugar less than 120. In the sense what? Here mu is given, that is 120. So, here given observation, that is mu is 120. Next, a sample consisting of 17%. So, here 17 in the sense what? Sample consisting of 17 persons, that is number of persons. So, this is sample size, sample consisting of 17 persons, that is number of persons. This is sample observation in the sense what? This is sample size, and sample size is denoted by small letter n. The given value is 17. See, this 17 is less than 30. See, this sample size is less than 30. So, this is T test. Next, who practice yoga is observed if their mean blood sugar is 108. So, here mean blood sugar in the sense what? That is sample mean. Sample mean is denoted by x bar. The given observation is 108. Next, standard deviation is 8. So, sample standard deviation is denoted by small letter s. The given observation is 8. And what would you conclude? Use 5% level of significance, and level of significance is denoted by alpha. The value is 5%. Next we need to go, next we have to use test procedure. So, what is step 1? Step 1 is H naught and step 2 is H1. See, here in the question, it is required to test whether those who practice yoga have average blood sugar is less than 120. So, less than in the sense what? The sign is like this. So, this is less than type in the sense what? This is alternative hypothesis. So, here given sentences, given problem is based on alternative hypothesis. So, the alternative hypothesis is blood sugar is less than 120. Average blood sugar less than 120. So, that is mu less than 120. Next, we know that null hypothesis is always equal to types. So that is mu is equal to 120. When it is mu is equal to 120, average blood sugar is 120. Then we can say mu is equal to 120. So H naught is average blood sugar is 120. Then we can say mu is equal to 120. Okay, this is step 1, this is step 2, step 3 is test statistic. That is Z is equal to, sorry, this is T test, right? So this is T is equal to, okay, this is T test. So you have to write T is equal to x bar minus mu divided by S divided by square root of n minus 1, which follows T with n minus 1 degrees of freedom. See here, x bar observation is 108 and mu observation is 120 divided by small letter s observation is 8 divided by square root of n. Here n is 17, 17 minus 1. So n minus 1, n is 17, 17 minus 1. This is equal to 108 minus 120, that is minus 12 divided by 8 divided by 17 minus 1, in the sense what, that is 16. Square root of 16 is 4. This is equal to minus 12 divided by 8 divided by 4 is 2. So minus 6, 12 divided by 12 2 is minus 6. Here calculated value is minus 6. That is TCAL is equal calculated value minus 6. Next step 4, that is using here level of significance is, that is alpha is equal to 5%, and what is degrees of freedom? Degrees of freedom is n minus 1. So n minus 1, in the sense here n is 17 minus 1, that is 16. And see here the type alternative hypothesis is greater than type. So if it is greater than less than type, so less than in the sense what, this is left tail test. So if it is left tail, we have to find the critical value only minus k. So here test is one tail test, or the test is left tail test. Therefore critical value, that is minus k. Okay, in the table see here degrees of freedom 16 and this is one tail test and level of significance is 5. So the value is, critical value is minus 1.75. And we know that in left tail test, rejection region located at left tail of the probability curve. Here this is rejection region, the k value is minus 1.75. See, this is rejection region, this is acceptance region. See here the calculated value is minus 6. So see, this center value is 0, then this k value is minus 1.75, then calculated value comes here. Okay, this is calculated value TCAL is equal to minus 6. See here calculated value lies in rejection region, therefore H not rejected. Here calculated value lies in rejection region, therefore H not rejected. Okay, if H not rejected, in the sense what, H1 accepted, or one more condition is there. For left tail we know the condition, that is minus k less than or equal to calculated value. See here minus k value is minus 1.75 and calculated value is minus 6. See the sign here, minus 1.75 is greater than minus 1.6. So the sign is like this. So here this condition is not satisfied. If condition is not satisfied, in the sense what, here H0 rejected. See, if H0 rejected, H1 is accepted. Then what is, then conclusion is average blood sugar is less than 120. Therefore, the conclusion, average blood sugar less than 120. That is mu greater than 120. Or we can say who practiced yoga. Yes, those who practice yoga have average blood sugar is less than 120. That is mu less than 120. Okay, next problem number 3. That is the mean weekly sales of the Chocobar in candy stores were 146.3 bars. After advertising campaign, the mean weekly sales in 22 stores for a typical week increased to 153.7 bars and showed standard deviation of 17.2 bars. Was the advertisement campaign successful? Use alpha is equal to 0.05. See, here what are the given observations are there? See, the mean weekly sales of the, this mean in the sense this is population mean, they didn't give any sample in this, if here there is no sample word, so this is population mean. It is the mean weekly sales of the Chocobar in candy stores were 146.3 bars, in the sense what, that is mu. So here mu is 146.3. Then after advertising campaign, the mean weekly, see the mean weekly sales in 22 stores. So here 22 stores in the sense what, 22 in the sense that is number of, sample number. So number of observations, this is one sample. So here the given observation is sample size, and sample size is denoted by small letter n, the given observation is 22. Next, for a typical week increase to 153.7 bars. So mean of this value in the sense that is sample mean. So sample mean here, sample mean is denoted by x bar, that mean value is 153.7 and showed standard deviation of 17.2 bars. Standard deviation is denoted by small letter s, the value is 17.2. Next, was the advertisement campaign successful? And use alpha is equal to 0.05. So here alpha value is given, that is 0.05. See, it is 0.05 in the sense that is 5%. And next let's see the test procedure. The step 1 is setting up of null hypothesis, and step 2 is setting up of alternative hypothesis, and step 3 is test statistic. Now let's see what step 1 and step 2. See the question, here the question is, was the advertisement campaign successful? So when it is successful, if the sales of chocobars in candy stores are more, then we can say the advertisement campaign is successful. So the sign is greater than, successful in the sense what, that is more than, so sign is greater than. So if it is greater than type, then it is alternative hypothesis. So this problem is based on alternative hypothesis. The sentence is, the advertisement campaign successful. Okay, when it is successful, students, yes, if it is mu greater than 146.3, then we can say the advertised campaign is successful, mu greater than 146.3, and we know that null hypothesis is always equal to, that is mu is equal to 146.3. when it is equal, it remains constant, the sales of candy remains constant, then we can say this this is not successful. Equal to in the sense it remains same. So the sentence is, the advertisement campaign is not successful, then we can write mu is equal to 146.3. So that H0 is, the advertisement campaign is not successful. That is mu is equal to 146.3, and test statistic, that is z is equal to, sorry, this is t test, right? So this is t is equal to x bar minus mu divided by s divided by n minus 1, which follows t with n minus 1 degrees of freedom. See, x bar observation is 153.7 minus mu observation, that is 146.3 divided by s. A small letter s is 17.2 divided by square root of what is small letter n? Here small letter n is 22 and minus 1. See, this value is, this n is equal to 22 is there, no, that is less than 30. So this is t test. If it is more than 30, then we can say this is last sample test. See, this n is less than 30, this value is less than 30. So this is t test. Now 153.7 minus 146.3 is 7.4 divided by, here 22 minus 1 is, divided by 17.2 divided by, here the value 22 minus 1 is, that is 21, square root of 21 is 4.582. This is equal to 7.4 divided by 17.2 divided by 4.58, the value is 3.755, and 7.4 divided by 3.755 is 1.970. Okay, this is calculated value. The calculated value is 1.970. Okay, this is step 2. Next move to step 4. That is, here level of significance is, that is alpha is equal to 5%, and degrees of freedom, that is n minus 1 is, here n value is 22 and minus 1, that is 21. And see, here less than in the sense what, sorry, greater than in the sense what, this is right tail test. See, if it is right tail test in the sense, here test is right tail test. If it is right tail test, here critical value, here we need to find critical only k value, that is critical value. See, here alpha, alpha is 5% and this is one tail test, and here degrees of freedom is 22. Therefore, the value is k value is 1.72, and in right tail test, rejection region located at right tail of the probability curve. This is rejection region and this is acceptance region. The value is k value is 1.72. Okay, this is k value. Here calculated value is 1.970. So 1.970 comes here. So this is calculated value, that is 1.970. Therefore, see, here calculated value lies in rejection region. Therefore, we can say H naught rejected. Here calculated value is lies in rejection region. Therefore, H naught rejected. C, or one more condition for right tail test, that is calculated value less than or equal to critical value. Here calculated value 1.970 and critical value that is 1.72. See here 1.970 is greater than 1.72. So this here condition is not satisfied because here the sign is less than, here the sign is more than. So here condition is not satisfied. If condition is not satisfied, then we can say here H0 rejected. If H0 rejected, here H1 accepted. Here what is H2? If H1 accepted, then what is the conclusion? Conclusion is the advertisement campaign successful. Conclusion is the advertisement campaign is successful. That is mu greater than 146.3. Yes, thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.